Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Colleen Wynia, and I'm a spiritual intuitive and reset your vibe energy coach. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's talk today about doubt, uncertainty, and overwhelm. Are you experiencing that ever increasingly at this time in your life? Are you double guessing and doubting your thoughts, trying to make sense of them? Perhaps spiritual experiences are intensified. You can feel the energies more in your body. You're more susceptible and more sensitive, highly empathic, and you're really feeling other people but feeling yourself. And you're getting lost in this whole dynamic of what's going on in this, 3D consciousness, 3D life, in the 5D awareness. Like, we're just moving and we're growing and we're stretching. If that's you, I wanted to give you 3 tips or 3 steps today to help you what to do with that. All right, so let's talk about that. So is it hard to make a decision, right? So you've got something going on in your thoughts. And is it hard to trust what is coming into you? That is where I want you to go. So I want you to begin with number 1. Give it to source. Give it up. Give it up to source. Do you work with spiritual guides or a team? Do you trust your connection to all that is divinity? You are the leader of you, and whatever your direction is, your faith, your path, maybe you don't have one, but if you are really wanting to open up that place within yourself, the first step you want to do is give it up. Seriously, guys, I just went through this ever since August 08, where there was the peak of what was called in astrology the Lionsgate portal. And it was going on before the 8th and after August 8th. But on the 8th, there was this collective opening astrologically. There's always new levels going up. But for all of us, it was like this boost. You could call it like a boost. And it's a space where we have now opened up a new portal, especially if you're a spiritual intuitive, you're an empathic person, you're a coach, you're a healer, you're an entrepreneur. That's who I help work with. People who are on their path. You've been through a spiritual awakening, but you are really needing to apply this and align it in your everyday life, in your health, in your relationships, and in your business. And you want to allow in more abundance among all of the, what is going on around you in the world. Right? We want to help you believe that you are loved and you are safe. So whatever your path is, I want you to give it up to source. I want you to not go to your mind and think, how do I figure this out? We want to give it up to source. So how do we get to source? How do you get to source? Well, you want to get into state, right? So number 1, you want to give it up to source, to spirit, to God, to your guides, to your higher self. Okay? Number 2, you want to get into state. There are many ways to get into state. Getting into state is unique for all of us, okay? You may be, depending on where you are in your spiritual journey and your practices of self-care, you may be someone who is just new to meditation, or you've been meditating for a long time. But find your way, your avenue of meditation going inside. That could be through stillness. It could be through your breath. It could be through dance movement. My favorite has always been beginning with the breath. I am a trained certified rebirther of over 20 years. And when I was having my spiritual awakening back in 95, 96 especially, those are the years when my dad and my cousin both transitioned to cancer. And I was the caregiver. I was beside them. I was trying to save them. I was, look at the alternatives and healthy things I'm kind of learning about, don't really know too much about. Here, take a look at this, right? I'm pressing upon my belief in them that they could return to health. When they transitioned, I started to experience these spiritual signs and sensations and things that I didn't have a community around me. I didn't have people in my life at the time or family that understood what I was experiencing. Is that you? Do you feel like the lone wolf or the lone sheep? And is there that place where you're kind of feeling lost because you are, creating your community? If you're a business, spiritual guide, coach, healer, creative, intuitive, doesn't matter what business you're in, we're all spiritual, right? So, or, is that something you're seeking? Okay, so You want to get into state, however that's going to work for you. And for some people, it's dance, it's movement. But what I want you to do is to get into state, however you get there, you're going to go to your heart. And you're going to go to your heart. What do I mean by that? Going to your heart is the place that has the answers, right? So you're going to give it up to source, but source is your connection through your heart. So through all of your energy centers, your heart is your central. Here, it's almost like the center connecting from the lower chakra energies to the higher, energies that connect you there. You want to be grounded, and you want to bring it up and give it to your heart. Give it to your heart, and then ask your heart. And why? Because the heart has the brain. I'm not a scientist, but if you go and you check out Heart Math Institute, they're excellent. But you can just even Google heart brain frequency, heart brain. It has multiple times way higher intelligence sparking at you all the time. So your answer's in your heart. So what's hurting you guys in making decisions and trusting what's coming through is you're trying to figure it out with your brain, which is a beautiful, beautiful role in telling our bodies to digest food and to move blood up and down, right? And to monitor our bodies and to create, inflammation around a wound to help it heal, but not too much inflammation so it goes chronic, right? That's where disease and illness comes in. It's chronic inflammation, right? So the brain has these beautiful decision making, but guess what has the ruling power over that is your heart. I have other videos here. I'll put the video right up above. It's a heart frequency video. I'm on top of a crown mountain, and I show you I talk about the heart, and I talk more about the breathing in through the heart that will connect you there. So give it up to source, whatever your question, decision, uncertainty is, your feelings, your guilt, whatever it is, your shame, give it up to source. Get into state. And why do you want to go to your heart? Because now you're asking your heart. So number 3 is really ask your heart and listen. Ask your heart and listen. So when I was meditating earlier today, I had all my mind was spinning. I was going through the same thing. I was spinning. I was overwhelmed. And my thoughts was like, what was it that I need to do the most? Not, just do on the do list, but do through spirit, my guidance. That's going to be for the highest, best of all. And it literally was like, talk to people about thinking. Talk to people about how we use our thinking brain too much to figure it out. We want to get into state. We want to get into peace. We want to get into that where we can hear our inner voice. And that will allow you to start to trust yourself. And when you practice, guys, when you hear a little message and there's a song playing, for example, I was on social media, there was somebody asking a question about, she said a lot of people who left her around her. I'm not sure if it was loss of grief or loss of friends that are leaving because she's had a spiritual awakening and now she's not vibing with everybody around her. Well, that was the same as me. When I had my spiritual awakening and my loved ones started to talk to me, and for over 25 years now, I've been able to help tap you tap into your spirit guides, help you hear loved ones on the other side, help you interpret it, what signs are being active and what they, recognize the signs and the messages, right? So this is what I help you do, is how you get better at that. And we can do that together. And we do that in my program, Crystallize Your Vision. That's one of the best ways to work with me and have access to me. And it's Crystallize Your Vision to help you energize your intuition, to ignite and bring in more clarity, confidence, and creativity. So if you want to know about that and just, be able to take a peek at it or apply to learn more about it, what you got to do is you got to talk to me. So book a call down below. There's a link there. And then also check out the video that I mentioned. It's on heart brain frequency. We'll make sure it's there in the notes. And I want to invite you to something to help you build these skills. It's my monthly Spiritual Conversations with Colleen class. It's absolutely free, and it's a one place that I show up for everybody who is interested in my monthly event. And the next one is September 13th. So if you made it this far along the YouTube video, you want to connect with me, there's plenty of links below with my website that allows you to contact me, and we'll get that link over to you so you can join our private Zoom call. All right, and you can come on live to Spirit Conversations with Colleen, 75-minute class / discussions. So you can actually ask me direct questions and get, free spiritual downloaded guidance channel to you. You can ask questions and learn more about how to open up your intuition, how to heal your heart after grief and loss, how to attract in more abundance by tuning into the heart, and how to recognize spirit and, create your own kind of practices, right? So that's what I do is I show you a path when we work together, 5-point star system actually. And it allows us, I like to refer to my star. Here's my star, right? So 5-point star system, that when we follow the points of the star, express, move, prime, align, and monetize. We work through the points of the star so that we're expressing what's going on for us, that we're moving energetically, right? Like I said, we're going to get into state. You're going to move, and you're going to move physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. And you're going to prime that channel of yours, prime that body of yours, intuitive eating, you're going to prime it. And then you're going to learn to align with self-source and learn to become your best intuitive, learn to become your best medium. And you're going to bring this all together because you are the star in the middle. You're the one shining the light. So that all of these, when you're more balanced in your life and there's more healing that's happened, then you're going to be monetizing your creativity. Monetizing your creativity, expanding your creativity, bringing it into your business, whatever that is. So if you're interested in connecting with me, I'm really excited. I'd love to have you join our Spirit Conversations class each month. It goes on throughout the main part of the year, or work with me in the program. You can apply at the link down below. So if you haven't subscribed yet already, please do subscribe to my channel if you resonate with this and you want to grow and trust and listen to your heart versus listening to your head. Let's do it all together, guys. Sending you so much love. Have yourself an amazing, amazing life. And I'd love to see you in the community. Lots of love. Bye for now.